Hello, my family, my friends, my diadems, and my jewels. It is Stephanie. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. Yeah, I got on green today. Dark green and light green. Let's take a sip of coffee. Yeah. 2 snaps and a biscuit. That's good. We do have homework this morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. Let's ask Alexa, what's the weather? Alexa, what's the weather today?
The current weather is 65 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today's forecast has thunderstorms, with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 62 degrees. Would you like to begin your day with relaxing river sounds?
Sure. Yes.
The skill, River Sound, can help you with that.
Let's
Do
see
you
what
want
it
to
is.
enable it?
Yes.
Okay, here's River Sound.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. We gotta start our homework. That's a nice sound. That's a nice sound too. I go to sleep on those sounds. I found this nice channel that I'm gonna be that I went to sleep on last night. It's nice music. It was really nice. It helped me fall right to sleep. It didn't help that it was 2 o'clock in the morning. Hold on. Okay. I decided to move my camera on the other side. Yeah, if y'all ain't never noticed, I have a sleepy eye. This one is wider than this one. I notice a lot of people do. But anyway, a little Vaseline. I sprayed my face with my rosemary. I don't use the vitamin E anymore because I was getting bumps. So now I spray with rosemary. And it is it's more liquidy than oil. So yesterday I got some containers. We moving. And my granddaughter is supposed to come over today, and we'll be taking some things to the Goodwill to donation. Look at that. Time to do some homework. Y'all, the person that y'all heard speaking, that's a lady, that's a specialist that works with early childhood children with special abilities, special needs. She don't just work with early childhood. She work at a high school or a middle school, a high school, and she works inside the classroom. She's like an inclusive classroom teacher. She goes in to help the children that have special needs that need help, you know. So I know y'all know other kids that probably have those that need that, like kids with IEP. And that's what my paper is about. I had to interview a professional that worked with kids like that, and so she comes in and helps one of my little guys. She tutors him like one day out the week for an hour, and so I've gotten to know her over like 6 months. She's been coming in, so it's pretty cool. So I did a little research, and because I have to put APLs in my inside of the paper to coincide with what I'm writing, what the lady said, and I have to match the homework along with it, you know, so the teacher will think that I know what I'm talking about, you know. So that's the way that they can tell that we've read some of the materials. Have I read all the materials? Absolutely not. It's a lot of reading. That's why I like to get my books on the computer, because I'm not a fast reader, but the computer will read it faster for me, and I can highlight what I need, and the rest, I don't need it. Like I can read a whole chapter in like a half hour. If I was reading it, it probably would take me some hours, because I would stop. I am ADHD, so my focus be like, and I've never been a fast reader. Remember, I told y'all some of y'all that know me, that's been knowing me for a while, I taught myself how to read like years ago. So although I do know how to read, I'm going for my bachelor's degree. I'm doing great. I have excelled like tremendously. So if you have a hard time reading, you can teach yourself how to read. I use multiple tools, but I am still not a fast reader, and I still have comprehension. I can comprehend what somebody's saying if they're using a lot of big words better if it goes into my ear rather than me reading it. If I have to read it, I have to read it over and over and over again. But when I hear the words, it does something to my brain, and it helps me to remember, connect that word or that phrase with something. So it helps me to understand what it means. So it's y'all, the brain is something. But when you figure out how you learn the best, then you can learn anything. I figured out my learning style. So we all have to, if you have kids with ADHD and with any type of special learning needs, you have to figure out how they learn, and then you will be able to teach them. You have to ask them questions. Is this easier? Did you understand it doing this, or did you understand it doing that? Because once you figure out their learning styles, because these children are no different than anybody else. And sometimes they smart. They may be smarter than the average child, but it's just that they learn differently. I'm a hands-on learner. I'm not a sit up here and like read a book and I can read it. But if you give me a piece of paper, show me how to put something together, and it got pictures with it, I'll put it together. But I've learned down the line to read the paper also with the pictures, because you might be missing a screw, sis. So, but yeah, so if you have children with special needs, and special needs is not a bad thing. It's just that they learn differently. They learn differently, and we as people, professionals, have to learn their teaching styles and help them accordingly. So that's the tip for y'all for today. You make my heart smile. I love you guys with the love of the Lord. I'm gonna let you go so I can write my paper before 12 o'clock. It's like 10:15 now. I want to be done by 12. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.